Good morning, everyone. How are you? I know I always say good morning. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. I always say good morning. It's actually afternoon now, I think. I don't actually know what time it is. Anyway, so today is a little bit of a chat. I just wanted to talk about being away from family at Christmas because I have a lot of friends here. So, okay, let me rewind and explain properly. When I was working at the hotel, not very many of us, hardly any of us, you could count on one hand, came from the UK. Most of us came from other countries and ended up working in hospitality, and we would all toss up whether it was we wanted Christmas or New Year off. Some would get to go home, some wouldn't. Sometimes you would miss out. Sometimes, like, I ended up working once and my parents ended up having to come to the hotel, for instance. But yeah, basically none of us are living in the same countries as our families. Now, I'm not actually in the same country as my parents. My parents are kind of all over the place at the moment. They like to travel. They like to not really sit still too much. They did get stuck here during lockdown, which was unfortunate, but they got stuck here for a few months during the first lockdown, and then they're actually about to come back for Christmas. So, yeah. But the rest of my family, my mum's side of the family, they are all in Australia. And my mum's side of the family is really big. I think I mentioned before, she's one of 5. And most of her brothers and sisters have 2 to 3 kids. And now my cousins have kids. So, yeah, it's quite an event when everyone gets together. And the last time we got together was last Christmas, or actually just after, because we were flying to Australia over Christmas and Christmas Eve. So we got together for my nan's 90th, which was the 29th of December, and everyone was there. I don't think anyone was really missing. There were some of the younger kids that weren't there just because logistically, like, my nan lives with my aunt in Queensland, but my mum's family is actually from New South Wales. So it takes them, if they're driving, oh my God, like probably 9 hours or something to drive there, maybe more. But if they're flying, then they have to rent cars and everything like that. And it takes them a good 2 hours flying. And then they have to drive from the airport and everything like that. And they have to rent houses. So it's a lot. And the more people you have, the harder it is to get all of this stuff organized. So yeah, some of the little ones didn't come, but it's okay. We didn't go to Newcastle last time. The time before that we went, and they had like an after Christmas celebration. So every year they get together, and as that side of the family, they have these really nice barbecues and everything. Everyone brings something and they have a theme and they dress up and they're just absolutely nuts. And we went to one the time before that. What was it? Mexican theme. And so I had like the long skirt and the frilly sleeves, all of this. And then this last one we did, it wasn't Hawaiian shirts. It was like, you had to wear like loud shirts or like really bright, leery colors and things like that. So I didn't actually get that memo. I must have missed that in the group chat. So luckily I had like a beach dress that I brought that was like really fluoro colors. And then my mum had to go find something. But yeah, we don't really wear like loads of things like that. So getting my mum into something that was really leery was quite difficult. She doesn't spend enough time around her family to be that crazy. But anyway, so I've had a couple of Christmases. When we were in Australia, we used to always go to my aunt's. So my mum and her sister, like our 2 families would come together for Christmas because we live near each other. But yeah, and I would always see my nan, so I always miss seeing my nan at Christmas. But we always try to call everyone on Christmas, like with the time difference and everything like that. Usually it's our Christmas morning as their Christmas night. So yeah, we usually try to give all of her siblings a call and say Merry Christmas and everything. We always make sure that we call my nan to say Merry Christmas to her. Yeah, I mean, it's not the same as being with everyone, but it is what it is, right? It's what I get for choosing to be on the other side of the world. And this year, at least, I figure I'm not the only one that's away from family. I mean, I never was, but everyone's kind of away from family. I mean, we have the option to be with family or friends or whatever. You have your 3 households and all of that in the UK, but I don't know how many people will do it. I don't know whether there'll be people that would prefer to just, you know, let's just keep it separate. I don't know. It's such a weird time of the year. It's that time when everyone comes together, everything stops, everything shuts. It's one day of the year where family is so important, and it's really nice, but at the same time, I kind of find it really sad because family should be important every day of the year, you know? We should make time to see our family, and my boyfriend and I always talk about that, making time to make sure that, you know, like he has family here, I have friends that are not in the area, so that we get to see these people that, you know, we love and that are important to us and all of this. Make more of an effort during the year. So yeah, so this year, again, I'm away from family. However, my parents are going to be here and I'm excited about that. So on the flip side, I don't have all my family here. I don't have my nan and everything, but I do have my parents here, which is going to be really nice. And we're going to, is like I keep saying, it's going to be the first Christmas where we're actually going to be at home. So I'm really excited about that. And hopefully my boyfriend isn't working, or we figured that out and he gets to be here for a little bit of it, or all of it would be amazing. But anyway, so yeah. So to anyone that's away from their family this Christmas, just, you know, give them a call if you can FaceTime or Zoom or Skype or, you know, all this technology, call on Messenger, whatever. Give them a call, send the Christmas cards. You know what? Christmas cards are so underrated, I think. It's such a nice thing because no one ever gets things in the mail unless it's something they've ordered online. It is such a nice thing to open a Christmas card. So send them a Christmas card, give them a call, make sure that even if you're not together and you can't be together because you're in different countries, make sure that you find a way to be together for at least, like, you know, a little bit of it. So then you guys can chat and you can, I don't know, pop crackers together over Zoom or have a Skype call while you guys are having dinner, so then everyone's together at dinner, and like there's ways to do it. We're very lucky that, you know, for us a pandemic is happening when it's happening because we have so much technology and options available for us to stay together and to communicate and to not feel so isolated. But oddly enough, at the same time, you know, at Christmas, people can feel really lonely if they're not with their family. They can feel isolated. They can, you know, it can be a very sad time for some people. So just make sure you stay in contact with people, especially old people. And if you have like neighbors, older neighbors, or, you know, older people in the community that you know, it's always really nice to kind of like pop around and say hi. I know this year is going to be difficult, but I mean, pop around some mince pies or like bring around some dinner or something like that where you don't have to actually see them, but you can bring them or make them a part of your like household bubble or something, because loneliness for old people at Christmas is a very real thing, and sometimes they just don't have any family, which is unfortunate, but it happens to people. So make sure you reach out to people that aren't blood related, to your neighborhood family, to your work colleagues, to anyone that you know that's going to be alone, because even if you're away from family, you don't have to be alone at Christmas, right? So anyways, Thank you guys for watching today's vlog. I hope it inspired you a little bit. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you get notified of all the amazing Vlogmas vlogs that are coming your way. See you guys.